Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. I took a bit of an unexpected break. I haven't posted on here in like 2 weeks, which is very unusual for me, but yeah, I just ended up getting so busy and just got into such a slump with filming and stuff. But we are back now and we are back with my first festive video of the season. So in today's video we're basically going to be going Christmas book shopping and doing a Christmas book haul plus other books book haul too. It's not purely Christmas books that I'm hauling. I am filming this part after I've done the shopping. The shopping part is quite short. I mean, I went to one shop that I knew would have Christmas books and got some Christmas books from there. That's about it really. But I am planning on hopefully doing a like Christmas themed reading video, reading vlog, so that's why I wanted to get some books. But I am hauling some other books here too. A couple of them I actually bought last year but will be read soon in our Christmassy, so I thought I'd include them. And then there are just a couple other books here too I picked up recently that I wanted to chat to you guys about. So without further ado, I'll get into the Christmas book shopping part. Again, it's very small, just a couple of clips. So we are obviously back and I have my 4 Christmas books here that I will be reading and kind of hauling. I've also got one on my phone that I will just mention quickly. I mean, it's not really a haul, but it's on my Kindle. It's called A Love Like Farms, which I've heard recommended loads. Apparently it's a very cute small town romance about like a girl who works at a Christmas tree farm, I think. So I will be reading that this season. And then I've got 4 Christmas books here. So first things first, I'm going to talk about the 2 that I actually already had on my bookshelf. I picked these up last year or earlier this year, I think. So the first one we have is One Day in December. I'm really not sure what this is about. It says 2 people, 10 chances, 1 unforgettable love story. So I'll read the blurb. It says, Laurie is pretty sure love at first sight doesn't exist. After all, life isn't a scene from the movies, is it? But then, through a mist up bus window one snowy December day, she meets a man who she knows instantly is the one. Their eyes meet, there's a moment of pure magic, and then her bus drives away. Laurie thinks she'll never see the boy from the bus again, but at their Christmas party a year later, her best friend Sarah introduces her to the new love of her life, who is, of course, the boy from the bus. Determined to let him go, Laurie gets on with her life, but what if fate has other plans? So I picked this up earlier this year in a charity shop for just £1, and I thought it sounded like a very cute Christmassy romance. Then we've got 8 Perfect Hours, which I believe is about 2 people, yeah, that get trapped in a kind of snowstorm type of thing. So they spend 8 hours together stuck in like a snowstorm, and then their lives become entangled in ways they never expected. So this is a pretty short one. I picked this up from the works earlier this year. I believe it was in their £3, £4, £6 deal. So yeah, this is pretty short. This is 307 pages, so barely reaching the 300 page mark, but definitely will give this read. I think it sounds very festive. Then we've got kind of a more classic Christmassy kind of, strikes me as like a Hallmark book type thing. This is The Christmas Wedding Guest. So I believe she was dumped by her fiance and then she ends up running into her first love, and there's also I think it's 2 sisters, Reggie and Dina, or maybe that's a good boy's name, I'm not too sure. But one is like running into a first love, second chance romance, I'm guessing. And then the other one is kind of independent woman, doesn't want a man, and then they kind of end up falling in love. So I think it follows, I'm guessing, 2 different stories. I mean, I'm not too sure, it doesn't have different like names on it, it just got chapter headings, like numbers rather than actual names. But I think this is going to be a very cute, very festive read, so definitely will be reading it for that video. And then lastly, a bit less festive, but we've got The Killer in the Snow. So obviously a wintry read. I believe it just takes place on Christmas Eve, and then the guy's basically got to catch the murderer type of thing. Very classic, you know, crime book. Nothing too crazy. Again, this isn't too long either. This is about, I mean, it's just under 400, so kind of actually normal length. It just feels thinner for some reason. But yeah, this one is just kind of a classic crime book. I thought I would pick this up in case I got a little bit bored of all the Christmassy romances, so thought I'd give this one a go too. So those are the Christmassy ones, and then I know it's technically not a part of the Christmassy video, but I did want to talk about the books I picked up recently, and I'll just go through these very, very quickly. So the first one, I was watching a video by Reading with Asha, I believe her name is, and she mentioned The Giver as a Christmas book. She said something happens near the end that makes it slightly Christmassy, and I had the whole set when I was younger. I think I started the first one and never really got through it, and then my mum donated it or something, but I have all of the follow-up books, just not the first one, and it's super short, so I thought I'd pick it up online from World of Books, and thought I might as well because it's very cheap and very short, and I might as well give it a go. If it is slightly Christmassy, I'm not sure, but that's kind of like a modern classic, I think. Then I got two books in charity shops. This one was £2.50, and this is The Humans, which is a newer book, I believe, from Matt Haig, who wrote The Midnight Library, which I actually really enjoyed. This is about a man who I believe wakes up just feeling really weird, feels like he's on the wrong planet type of things, besides him and his dog. And basically the kind of tagline is, who is he really, and what could make someone change their mind about the human race? So it sounds very intriguing. It's got quite short chapters and it's kind of weirdly laid out, so I'm quite excited to give this one a read. I think I will enjoy it because I did like his other book. Then we have The Chain, which I've heard mixed things about. Basically the idea is that a child gets kidnapped, and then as the parents they get a call and they have to then kidnap another child, and once the parents of the child they kidnaps another child, they get their child back type of thing. So sounds a bit weird, sounds a bit creepy, but I thought I would give it a go. I've heard of it before and it was £2.50 in a charity shop, so I thought might as well. I'm going through these quite quickly because they're not Christmassy. Then with The Killer in the Snow and The Christmas Wedding Guest, I believe it's called, I picked up Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton, which I've heard good things about. Basically, yeah, it was £2.50. Oh, how much does it work out to be? Yeah, it works out to be £2 each, so very, very cheap for a new book. And yeah, I believe this is autobiographical. I'm not 100% sure. I've not got a clue. Anyway, I've heard really good things, and my mum watched the TV show, I believe, and she said it was good. So yeah, heard good things, so I wanted to pick this one up for a while and very excited to do so. And then lastly, probably the one I'm most excited about was My Year of Rest and Relaxation. This is a very popular BookTok book. I believe it's about a girl who just basically self-medicates herself to kind of be numb for a full year. Apparently it's a little bit unhinged, kind of like type of a vibe, so I'm very excited. I've heard good things, and I see this often recommended alongside other books that I've liked, so yeah, very excited for this one. So yeah, that is my come Christmas book shopping with me / book haul video. I am really excited to get in the Christmas spirit by reading some of these books. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn the bell to join a little club, make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be two on the screen now to pick from, so I'll say linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!